think we're on. But we're just waiting for people to join us.
Okay,
Hi
so
guys. We've been very unprepared for this. Like we've just been rushing around getting it ready, but I feel like is landscape okay?
Anna, where did you see the DMs? Oh, you press it here.
Right guys, we are here on Select Fashions Instagram Live, taking over the Vakili sisters. I'm Anna, that's Mandi. Hi guys, we're doing Q&A. Okay, let me see if there's someone saying Q&A. We need to pin it. I feel like we should make this
As well,
yeah.
I can't see anything like that.
I bet people at home like turning their phone like, we don't know what way. Okay, so
Let's say on a pretty one.
yeah, we look good. Okay guys, thank you for joining us on this. We're really excited to do this and answer your questions, have a little chat as well about funny things like embarrassing moments.
Yes, any questions that you guys have, and we have your questions, so we're going to go through all the questions and we're going to choose our favorite ones and we're going to answer them on here.
Yeah.
So obviously I want to choose the juiciest ones.
Let's just
Scroll to the bottom. Okay, let me should we just wait a little bit.
Do you like our tops, by the way, guys? It's Select Fashion.
Our tops
I'm obsessed
are
with it now. Like, I never knew about it until Mandi started working with them, and I'm just like falling in love with their clothes.
I swear it's proper summer vibes as well. Like it's proper summer vibes. Okay. Right. Let's find some questions.
Okay, so these are questions that you've actually asked yourselves on the Select Fashion Instagram account. So we're just going to go through them and have a look and answer some.
And the topics have been basically ask us juicy questions, get dating advice, tell us your embarrassing stories, or ask us anything. So that's the kind of genre.
How is your brightness so low? How can you see anything on your phone?
Okay, I don't know. What do you think?
Right. Who's the best at taking pictures? I think me, personally.
I definitely think me.
No, I am better than
I genuinely think
I
I'm better.
notice things
Just
in pictures.
because
Like,
you're-
Mandi would take a picture and my boob would be like out, or like there'll be something sticking out my trousers. I could wear the tag and she wouldn't even notice it.
Just because you're... Excuse me, do you know how many photos I had recently with like my sticky boob thing sticking out?
No.
Or like...
I noticed the little things and I'm like, Mandi,
like
look,
a
this
towel
is
in the background.
No,
Do you know what?
I noticed the
wanna
little
bring out
things.
my old shit.
I noticed the little things in the photo in the background and stuff like that, and I've like, Mandi, no, do this, do that, do that. So I definitely think I'm better at taking pictures.
She's just more fussy, and I'm like, yeah, it's good. Like 5 pictures, I'm like, yeah, it's good. So she thinks she's better. No.
Well, whose Instagram's better, guys? I think Mandi's looks better. That means I'm better at taking pictures.
Don't give yourself the fucking credit.
I take all your pictures.
There was another question. How tall are you both? So let's answer that now. I'm 5'8", Anna's 5'9". So we're basically the same height, but like just an inch off. We are very tall.
Yeah.
Tall and proud.
I mean, it's so funny because when people meet me in real life, they're like, oh, you're not as tall as I thought you'd be when I watched you on Love Island. Like, you're tall, but you're not that tall. And I don't know, I think I just seem taller than I am on TV because I was next to like really short people. And I think that's always the truth. Everyone was so small.
I think it's like Khloe Kardashian looks so tall compared to her sisters, but really she's not. They're just quite short. Well, I don't know that's short to us and we're tall to them.
No, they're short, they're petite.
They are petite, yeah, and we're tall. But then what's normal, Anna?
An average height would be about 5'7", I think. 5'6" for a girl.
5'6".
Yeah, average.
Like Kylie Jenner. Okay, so many of these. Oh, most embarrassing story.
Most embarrassing story. My most embarrassing story would be when I was on a date with a guy and we were like, I was like playing it super cool, dressed up really nice, sexy, got in the car, like, and then we would like pull up outside the restaurant and I'm like trying to walk in really sexy, yeah, and I walk in straight into a glass door. Like, it was so embarrassing. The way my head thudded on the glass door.
What did he do?
Like, he just started laughing. Everyone in the restaurant looked over at me, and like the people at the bar were like, oh my god, are you okay? They're trying to give me ice from like the bar, and it was the most embarrassing. My head was red.
I've had so many. I feel like I've had so many embarrassing moments. my god, I've had so many embarrassing moments. Like, I went on a date with a guy once and he fainted and collapsed in the middle of the bar. And I was like, yeah.
But that's embarrassing for him, not you.
It was like everyone thought he was my boyfriend.
That's
when
embarrassing
he so
for him.
wasn't. Okay, embarrassing for me. There was this like pharmacist. I used to work at like Boots the Chemist, like as a healthcare advisor. And he was like young, you know, he was Iranian and everything. And then he asked me like, he was like, so what are you doing? What are you doing Saturday next week? And I thought he was asking me out, like the moment I've been waiting for. So I was like, oh, I'm not working. Like, we could go for shisha and some nibbles. Like, we could go and like, I know this really nice place. And he was like, oh shit, he's like, oh, I just wanted to know if you're available to work that day for extra G's.
Imagine, here's her thinking that he's going to ask her out on a date and he just wants her to do extra
It was
shifts.
just so cringe, such a cringe moment for me.
I think you've got more embarrassing one recently. Remember when we were going to...
Oh my god! There's this other embarrassing moment. Okay, so like, we were on our way into a court for some reason you guys just don't want to know. We were on our way to court and there was loads of press outside because obviously...
Yeah,
like, there's
press
loads
is always outside court anyway.
Yeah, because there's loads of like big news happening. And we were on our way inside the court and Anna was like covering herself, like sunglasses and hats and everything.
And I was like holding my jacket over my face.
She was like, I can't have anyone see me go into this court. It's like, it's going to end up in the headlines, blah, blah. And she started shouting, like, Mandi, cover yourself. Anyway, I nipped out. We were in the court for a while and then I nipped out to go get a coffee. And obviously scared of Anna because she's like, you're going to ruin my career. I basically was covering myself, covering my face, and I couldn't see where I was going. And there's like, when I say there's so much press outside, there was so much press. I ended up getting into a corner of between two railings.
She was stuck.
And then I was stuck hitting a brick wall, and then I couldn't see where I was going. And then literally all of the press was laughing at me. They were like, we're not here for you, love. Ha ha ha. It was so cringe. Everyone was laughing at me.
I could not stop laughing. I could not stop laughing, Matt. But you gotta be careful. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, just one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. I was like trapped in this little between two railings and a brick wall, and like the whole road could see that I did that.
I could just imagine it. I wish I saw it for reals. But yeah.
Okay, more questions.
I think I'm quite lucky. I haven't had that many embarrassing moments. I mean, would like what Jordan did to me on national TV be embarrassing?
Speaking of Jordan, there are some questions. Actually, it's just who's Jordan again? Lol.
Someone wrote their embarrassing story here. I went shopping yesterday and when I was walking out, the trolley hit the curb of the pavement and it flipped and my shopping went everywhere. It was awful.
Oh my god.
I can imagine that being embarrassing.
Let me see if anyone...
I do shit like that all the time. I always drop things. I'm the most clumsiest person ever. Mandi.
Okay, sorry, I just want to see what people
I've got my eye on it. I'm reading it.
Okay.
Oh,
who are you the closest with, Anna, from Love Island?
Oh, I can't answer that question because I don't...
Come on, it's a juicy question. Tell us. Tell us.
Amber, Yewande, and Fran. I think.
If you had to choose one.
I can't choose out of Amber and Yewande. I can't.
Good. She's loyal. Girl code. Yeah? Girl code. Okay, let's see. There's some crazy questions here. Would you sacrifice yourself for a complete stranger? Like, what? No.
Sacrifice in what way?
Yeah, I wouldn't even sacrifice myself for someone I knew. What are you the most proud of? Making out of Love Island alive.
I'm actually really proud of getting onto Love Island. Like, I never ever thought I'd ever get on there. So I am proud of that. But I think my most proud thing is actually getting my master's in pharmacy. Probably like what I'm proud of the most in my... I'm getting onto Love Island. Yeah.
Favorite lockdown series? Ozark.
Ozark
is the best. Like, if you're not watching that, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing during quarantine? Why did your last relationships end? Oh, you know what? Now, who is that? Jess J-Lo. She's got some juicy questions. Why did your last relationship end, Anna?
I don't know. I'd love to know though. I have no idea. He just ghosted on me randomly over nothing. So yeah, I don't know why my last relationship ended.
Yeah.
Why did your last relationship
I don't know. He just suddenly stopped like loving me, I think.
It's so weird when that happens. It's like when there's not a reason, it's just like,
I don't know. It was like suddenly, I just wasn't that important anymore. Sometimes it's like your shelf life with these men. And then after that, like I just found out that he had kind of like had 1 foot back with his ex and then 1 foot with me. So he was kind of, I'd say, I would consider that cheating.
it's weird. Like, what do you consider cheating? Do you consider talking to another girl cheating? It can be like if they're talking in a certain way. I think that's kind of cheating. It's not always physical.
Cheating can start in your head.
It can.
Yeah,
I think so anyway.
Question.
I've got some questions here. Have you
Let's see if
ever
there's any interesting
Have you ever
one.
vomited in a club? Like,
Come on.
who hasn't?
Have I ever like not? Have I ever vomited in the same club twice? Yes, still.
Which guy from the previous Love Island season would you couple up with? If the show did an all-star, which one, Mandi?
What?
Which guy from the last Love Island would you couple up with if you had to?
None of them.
If you had to pick.
If I had to. None of them.
Do you even know their names? That's the question.
Yeah.
Wait, give me one name.
I just like probably most of them. So I'd probably say like the one I like as a friend the most is probably Anton as a friend.
I'm talking about the
the
last Love Island.
I don't even remember who the hell was on the last Love Island.
God.
Who was on the last Love Island?
Right. What made you go on to Love Island? Oh, there's so many nice people on here. Like, so many nice people. I like this live. So many nice compliments.
Anna, what is your boyfriend's name?
I can't tell you guys. He'd actually kill me.
And it's like, Mandi, what is your boyfriend's name?
We can't say.
Mine's is called S.
S for sh.
Okay, so maybe we should answer some cosmetic questions. What is your favorite skincare brand at the moment?
My favorite skincare brand will always be Avon.
Me too.
I love Avon. It's not too expensive, but it does the trick. You can get it in Boots.
It just it doesn't have any harsh chemicals on it. You don't feel like you could put it on, I would say, like acne skin, and it wouldn't make it flare up. It wouldn't do anything. It would calm it down. It's very natural product. Celebrity crush?
I don't have a celebrity crush.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Oh God, you're boring.
Who? Tom Hardy. I used to fancy him more, but I don't really fancy him that much anymore. Okay. So I really don't have do you have a celebrity crush?
Well, if I had to choose, I'd probably say like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, but that's your type, you see. You like a blonde guy, like, you know.
Is Lockdown better than the Villa?
Yeah.
Is that how you're going to answer these questions, Anna?
Yeah, well, I can't go into that because I'm going to get into why?
Why?
Because I feel like Lockdown's better than the Villa because at least I'm with my family and like I can, you know.
She speaks.
At least I'm the one that's asking all the questions because I don't feel like you are.
No, I am actually.
Yeah, so yeah, Lockdown's definitely better than the Villa because like if you think this is hard, if you think Lockdown's hard, the Villa is like lockdown on lockdown. Like that is how hard it is. Like you just wouldn't imagine.
So, do you remember your first kiss? Like I fully remember my first kiss. Like I was shaking.
You know, I think you cried when I had my first kiss.
Did I? I was like, why did you have one of it before?
Yeah. Or was it when I lost my virginity? I don't remember.
No, I remember that you didn't let me lose my virginity until I was 18. Like, weirdo. And when I did lose my virginity, you had a huge go at me. Anyway, but my first kiss, I remember my first kiss, and I was like shaking. It was like, guy, what was his name? I don't remember.
Rob.
No. Something no.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I don't know his name,
he
but
was
I
like
remember him.
Amir's friend.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh my God. Anyway, I was like shaking. I was so nervous. Anyway, I turned into like the best kisser in the world. Anna won the kissing competition, so you know it's in the genetics.
Oh my god, I was so
She
scared
won.
before that.
At least she won something.
I was so scared before the kissing challenge. I was like, oh my god, but I kind of had a feeling I was gonna win, you know. And I won.
I kind of had a feeling I was gonna win, you know. So yeah. Anna, do you remember your first kiss? Because you haven't answered this question.
I remember my first kiss, and I remember.
Wait, let me tell you.
I remember and I remember knowing that it was going to happen soon because I was talking to the guy, and I remember it was just down the road from my school, and before going to meet him, I was like literally practicing on my hand. Is that really weird?
Oh my god, I remember your friend, because you were like, obviously you had friends that were older, were teaching you on a mirror.
Yeah, some weird stuff.
You need friends like that are going to teach you on a mirror and teach you on their hand. Are they your friend if they're not kissing their own hand to show you? Favorite makeup brand? NARS.
NARS, yeah, definitely.
Definitely NARS. I think you could use all NARS products and still get an amazing makeup look. Whereas you can't really use all of another sort of brand and get an amazing makeup look. I love NARS foundations, concealers, lip products, blushes. So definitely NARS. Mandi, would you ever go to Love Island? I don't know. I don't think I would. Because like Anna's already been now, so I'm just like taking her clout anyway.
Exactly. She doesn't need to.
So I don't really. Do I need?
She's an expert clout chaser.
I am like fucking relevant. So fucking relevant. Anyway. Okay. What else? Who did you fancy the most in Love Island?
Me. You.
No, it's both of us.
It was very hard to fancy anybody.
Yeah, I don't blame you. If you could switch lives with someone for one day, who would it be?
Kim Kardashian.
Seriously, yeah.
She lives the best life. She's living the best life.
She literally does.
Guys, have you got any questions on here to ask? Because I can answer them if you ask on here.
Yes.
Are you guys favorite foundation brushes?
Morph.
Would you do X
on
the beach? Imagine doing X on the beach and then Jordan comes on.
Lord. Round 2.
That would
Tuesday.
Round 2. God.
That would be hilarious.
I don't know. Maybe you never know. Why not? What's your girl's biggest argument? Me and Mandi. I'm guessing you're asking.
I don't remember now, because last time I said something and then you disagreed and you said it was another one.
I think our biggest argument was when you broke up with your boyfriend and I was still seeing his friend, and like it caused some tension because you were trying to get over him, and then it just ended up in a
guys,
big row.
I really feel sorry for you if you end up in that situation.
And we had some...
But I was drunk off my face. I don't know if I count fights when you're smashed, because like... I will fight a lamp.
I wish you stuck with Ovi. I don't wish I stuck with Ovi. So that's one of the biggest, most common questions I get is like, do you regret not staying with Ovi, or do you wish you were with Ovi? And no, like I stick by my decision to leave Ovi. I need to make that very clear to everybody. I stick by my decision because it's not all about looks, guys. Like I'm an older girl now, you know. Yeah. I don't care about looks. I could go down the gym and get a guy with 6-pack. Like I don't care. Ovi just wasn't doing it for me.
Yeah, they're all in pure gym.
They weren't. Ovi wasn't doing it for me. They didn't have the connection.
I personally rather like get thrown out of the villa like after it blows up with a guy that wasn't the right one than stay with someone that's gonna bore me to death.
Yeah. Well, actually, we're wearing Select right now.
So we are wearing Select. Mine is a bodysuit and it's a crop top.
It's cute. I like the flowery vibe.
And I'm wearing the leggings as well. I love the leggings. They're super bigger hugging. Favorite food? Oh, don't talk to me about food right now. I'm trying to diet.
It's so hard to diet. Me and Mandi are like big foodies.
Proper. What is your favorite food?
Obviously a Persian dish.
Persian dish, but if it was like...
I like a good burger. I love a good burger.
I just want a chicken burger with hash brown and cheese and chili sauce and mayo and coleslaw and an onion ring. Stop.
shops.
Oh. Kill me now. Just kill me now. Let's see if we've got any more questions. And if you have a look over there, I'll have a look here.
I can't really cook. Do you not get tired of each other?
Do you not get tired of each other?
We actually don't. Like, we
Yeah,
can have like little bickers during the day, and then she'll go to her room for a bit, and I'll go to my room.
Today we had a disagreement about how we should potty train the dogs.
We had a big disagreement because
Anna's got some like very harsh, strict.
I just said we should take them out every 2 hours. Mandy wants the door open at all times. So
I said every hour.
No. And that's why the dogs aren't getting toilet trained, and we're constantly still cleaning piss and shit after, and they're 9 months old.
Okay, so where were you born? This is a good question, actually. We were born in London. Yeah, we were born in London. Anna was born probably near like Shepherd's Bush.
Why did you look so small next to me?
Because you're like taking over the camera. You won't let me get a bloody...
Get in then!
Like, I keep moving the camera towards me, and you keep...
Get in. Get in then. It's because you're sitting back so much.
Fucking hell. Who said you're tulipophobia? Yeah. Okay. What was I going to say? Where were we? Oh, yes. So, we were born in London. Anna was born in, like, Shepherd's Bush area. And I think I was born somewhere near Notting Hill, actually. My mum told me last time. So, yeah. Anyway, we were brought up in Camden. And my mum was like, no, not a good area. And she then moved us to Twickenham when we were around, like, 10.
Yeah.
And then we lived in Twickenham, basically,
all our lives. Until after Love Island.
Twickenham is near Richmond. You've probably heard of Richmond. And then until Love Island. And then it was always our dream to live in central London, because we used to travel from Twickenham to central London, like every week, twice a week. So we were like, okay, if we're going to move out, we have to move to central London. And yeah, so that's our story. Our mum and dad are Iranian Persian. They were born in Iran.
Yeah, they're both 100% Persian.
Yeah.
And they still together, and they still live in Twickenham. And yeah. Oh, I live in Twickenham. Someone lives in Twickenham. Big up Twickenham. It's a great area.
And I'm just waiting for them to message me like, oh, what is that picture of you in that bikini?
Yeah, they're very much like that. I want to put a nice filter on.
Ooh, this is nice.
Very nice.
This has brought a bit of oomph to the live, I think. Why didn't we do this from the beginning? It's your fault. I told you in the beginning.
Myself.
I told you in the beginning, make us look pretty.
I'm feeling myself.
Okay, I saw a man.
Can't lie, I saw your dad at the local co-op. I feel like my dad goes, I always get DMs from random people like, I saw your dad at the park. He said he's your dad. Daddy's a clout chaser, you know.
I know. That's where I get it from my dad. Like, he goes around, like, telling people. My daughter went on Love Island. Okay, this is a very good question. Anna, can you tell us more about your decision to go back to work? Back to pharmacy work. Tell us more about your decision to go back to pharmacy work.
So I've not like gone back full time to pharmacy work as such. So I didn't want to throw away pharmacy completely,
but
just
because
but I didn't want to forever throw away pharmacy completely just because of Love Island. Like, that doesn't make sense. I studied really hard to get that degree, and I'm very proud of it. And I always want to like practice as a pharmacist, even if it's part time or here and there. It helps keep my knowledge up and keeps me in the loop. And I just felt like I'd taken such a long break from it after Love Island. It was a whole year. Well, it's actually not been a whole year, nearly a year. And then when the whole corona thing was happening, I was like, you know what? This is a good time to kind of ease my way back into it, because I can help at the same time. You know, the healthcare they need help. And I thought I could also just get back into it slowly. So I'm part-time. I just do a few days here and there. And yeah, basically that's it, really.
Yeah. So what was like the basis of your decision, though?
The basis of my decision, I'd say, it was a combination of coronavirus and feeling guilty of not doing anything, and also just wanting to keep my knowledge up, because I felt so like I'd lost like my knowledge on pharmacy, on medicines. You've got to keep updating your knowledge.
Okay. Another question. How do you know when a guy starts showing red flags? Well, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many different types of red flags.
Yeah.
I think as soon as you start feeling undervalued, insignificant, ignored, underappreciated, sideline, they are red flags. It's the feeling more than the action. So as soon as you develop these sorts of feelings, like, he doesn't really give a shit, that's a red flag.
Yeah. And I also feel like there's some red flags that I kind of have picked up in the last few years. If a guy is straight away too on you, like over the top, like straight away, I want to marry you, I feel like that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Because how do you want to marry me when you don't even know me? How do you want to be with me forever and introduce me to your parents and everything when you've known me for a week?
They always end up being like the shocking ones that switch and disappear.
Because if you can switch on so quickly, you can switch off so quickly.
The ones that like are in love with you from the moment that they meet you.
Yeah.
That's like both our ex-boyfriends. Also, hot and cold. Guys that are hot and then cold, oh my god, watch out for them ones. Hot, cold, like you're just confused. That's a big red flag.
Yeah.
You need stability in your life. You need some peace. And Anna, who did you get on with the least in Love Island? I feel like I'm interviewing you.
Who did I get on with the least?
Probably Curtis.
I didn't get on with Curtis at all. I did not get on with him though. So that's the thing. I did not get on with him. I just didn't agree with the way he did things. I just feel like he was quite selfish. And
so is there anyone else that you just didn't get on with? A girl.
Any girls? Like, I mean, I did not get on with Lucy as well. I did not get on with her, do you know what I mean? She just wasn't my kind of girl. She didn't have, I don't think, good morals or girl code or a conscience, really, so. And she was more of a boys' girl anyway, so. But yeah.
How would you handle Love Island if you were in it together? Oh my god, I think it would have been madness.
Oh my god, imagine. I don't think we would have stayed long.
We would just egged each other on like, fuck babes, let's leave, no. And then like, I feel like everyone would have been a little bit intimidated because together we're quite a force.
It's like not a storm, it's a hurricane.
It's a hurricane.
It's Hurricane Vakili.
Yeah, no one get a word in. We'll be ganging up on everyone in the villa. What's the best thing about having a sister? Oh, that's such a nice question. I think just always having someone who empathizes with what you're going through, always having someone to unburden your thoughts and feelings onto. That's what I think.
Yeah, you're never really alone.
They're there to lift you up when you're down.
Yeah, and you can just share your life journey with them, you know.
Yeah, I feel like it's the best part, like the fact that we got asked like, who's your first kiss, and like I know hers and she knows mine, and it was like
just know everything about
each other, like every feeling, every thought, every experience that we've had. We are just both looking through like let's say the same camera lens.
Yeah.
In life.
Which is amazing. Says, man, you need to be on TV dating my ex or something. If you're so shady, I love it. I don't know. She's got no filter at all. I actually think she'll make good TV though.
I don't know. I need
She's so funny.
Yeah, a TV that's got like no filter and doesn't.
I don't think you can do live TV shows or anything like that. I mean, you can't do live.
They've got to have thick skin if they want me on there, because I'm just saying it how it is. I'm just saying how it is. Is there pressure from producers to pursue certain relationships, or are you free?
Oh, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, but you're free though. You're not.
No.
You're not.
Are you wearing extensions? I am wearing hair extensions. Thank you. I love this hair colour. I much prefer it to the colour I had in the villa, the darker hair. I wish I had this actually on Long Island. Now everyone thinks Mandi's me because she's got the dark hair.
You both look like ducks.
Quack, this person's just trolling us on here. Fundu.
Quack. Okay. What if he ticks all the boxes but is shit in bed?
But that's not
taking all the boxes. But that's not taking all the boxes though, is it?
Sex is important.
It's an important part of life. Relationships.
Important. Very important. Otherwise you might as well just be mates.
But you can teach him.
Yeah.
You can.
I think it's better to be open and not let go of a good potential relationship rather than just not say anything and let go.
It's all about communicating your desires with that person, especially sexual desires, because men have quite limited knowledge in that capacity. They need to be taught.
That's so true. Most men don't even know where the clitoris is.
Every man needs to get into that serious relationship where the woman's like, no, you need to, like this.
I think this might be.
All right. Okay. Anyway, if using the. Okay, guys, we need some questions. I feel like we've answered all of them. Oh, Mandi, which Morphe foundation brush do you use to do your foundation?
She's so good at makeup, isn't she? Look.
I don't feel like on this I'm looking like it's that
do.
good. I feel like yours looks better today.
No, look at your highlighter. I don't really have as much. No.
I feel like okay, I don't use a brush to do my foundation. I use a beauty blender. And I use a beauty blender for foundation, but I use a brush for everything else.
Yeah. Oh, I accidentally.
So if you watch my YouTube on contour and complexion, then you will see.
What do you guys
argue about the most stupidest shit, like training the dogs?
Yeah, like literally.
They're not. I wouldn't even count them as arguments, really. We don't really argue if you're gonna or we do bicker about disagreements.
We bicker a lot. It's not like fights, it's just bickering.
I actually don't think we bicker that much. Most days.
Wait, guys, a lot of questions are coming through. How do you keep your stomach flat?
We just sit like this.
And suck in. It's not flat though. Like there's a roll there. Like it's not fully flat.
That's not flat. I mean, if that's flat, then just sit like this. And then when you're in a relationship, you sit like this. This is how you sit when you first meet them. And catfish, and then catfish. Babe, bring me the pizza.
Is cheating at the start of a relationship okay? Would you forgive that person as the relationship was new? No. As soon as you're in an official relationship, that is it. Like,
do you think your life would have been a little different if you guys didn't have each other? I just can't imagine that.
Imagine it. Yeah, that's just.
Yeah. Is cheating at the start of the relationship okay? Would you forgive the person as the relationship is still new? No, I think as soon as you label it, that is when you've decided you're ready to commit and be loyal. Then don't label it. If you're gonna cheat, don't label it. And if you don't label it, and they do sleep with someone else, do something with someone else, then you can't really say anything. But that's it.
And if anything, like at the beginning of a relationship, it's even more like exciting and fun. So I don't get it. If you're gonna cheat, then
what are you gonna do
in like 10 years?
Exactly. You cannot trust that person at all. At all. Oh my god, who takes longer to do makeup? Me.
Yeah, but she's a perfectionist with her makeup. That's why.
What are your favourite lip liners and lipsticks? So
you love your makeup questions, don't you?
NARS. Morocco by NARS is my favourite. What age did you guys start wearing makeup? Young.
I think like 15,
yeah. I think even, yeah.
But now, like these days, girls are doing their makeup way younger. Like girls are getting fillers and stuff like at the age of 18. Like it's crazy.
I know.
I had one eyebrow when I was 16. Can we add people onto this live or not?
Yeah, I feel like we should.
Are we allowed to? I think we should. Let's add
someone on.
Let me see. Check with them if we can.
I'm
modern, I believe my favourite. I like to.
We don't really like to talk about religion because it's such a sensitive topic for people.
Yeah.
So we kind of just leave that out. I mean, we're secular. So.
Do you both wear extensions? I wear hair extensions. She doesn't. She's lucky.
No, I don't wear hair extensions. I mean, at first when my hair was so thin, I had to because of the way it was cut. But no, I don't. But if I had long hair, I would wear hair extensions to add volume.
Yeah.
When it's short, it always looks thick because it's like a short blunt cut. It just looks thick. When it's probably not.
Just having a look and seeing if I'm getting dizzy with this walking on. Okay, I don't know. I don't think we should add someone in right now because it might. Don't know if we've got time. We've got 4 minutes before the clap for the NHS, guys. Are you all going outside to clap for the NHS?
Anna, you were working for the NHS until last week, so it's always a clap for you.
I'm still going to be working for the NHS.
Yeah.
I just need to get some more shifts out here.
Yeah, but I don't think you're going to get the same shifts as you got in that place because that place was too far away from where you lived. Like it was like an hour and a half.
I need to find some local shifts. Would you guys ever do girl talk advice on your YouTube? 100%. We already have a few.
We have a few. We've got breakups. We've got girl code.
Are you a millionaire? Absolutely not a millionaire yet. That's it.
Don't believe Google.
Yet. We will be. We will be millionaires one day. We've always been so fixed on getting rich. Like, so we will get rich.
so I can just adopt all the stray dogs that are like out there that need help, and then I'm just gonna, well, I haven't adopted these two because you know your first two have to be really pretty.
Right. Mandi, your makeup as well. Oh, thank you. Has Jordan been in touch with you? No, we don't talk at all. And I just bumped into it at an event for Boohoo, I think recent, like a few months back, and we just said hello, and that was it. Have you been to Ireland? I went to Ireland. I've been to Ireland. I love Irish people. They're amazing.
Best tips for weight loss: download MyFitnessPal and scan in everything. Stick to 1,200 calories a day if you're trying to lose weight, and it will tell you when you're over. It will tell you when you're not over.
It tells you like exactly how many calories you should be having to lose the amount of weight you want to lose. But obviously, don't be healthy.
It's actually, the app tells you if you're being unhealthy.
Oh,
so it tells you to add in your weight, your height, your age, and then if you put an unhealthy like goal, it doesn't accept it. Or if you have under the amount of calories you should have in a day, it again doesn't accept it. It says, sorry, you can't, we're not accepting this behavior on this app, blah blah. So it's a very good app.
Yeah. Are you more spiritual or religious? More, I don't think we're
I
any
wouldn't
really.
even say, I would
not
say superficial.
Superficial. Oh my god.
No. I mean, I feel like there's something out there, and all religions.
The app is called MyFitnessPal. Someone said,
all religions are a path to God, and we respect them all.
Yeah. Oh, it's so sweet when people are like, you're my favourite islander, or I really loved you on Love Island, because then you get the people that were like, you are so shit on Love Island. I think the bad bitches.
Do you drink much?
I think all the bad bitches and the real people out there love me on Love Island because they get like that I was being real. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I honestly think all the bad bitches love me on Love Island.
So, do you drink much? Well, when we were allowed out the house, but today we're having rosé. We're having wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Okay, let's go out and let's get the clap.
Imagine we go outside and no one's clapping.
Or we're gonna force them to. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, guys, come, let's go.
Let's bring our dogs to. Why not?
No, we're not gonna. Oh, God, guys, are you still here? Yes, you are.
What happened?
No, we're not gonna take the dogs because they're just gonna run out into the streets.
Oh. Hey, she's all the deliveries that we get. Look at these amazing leggings, bodysuits. Select fashion, baby.
Okay, let's go. Ow!
Yes, Alice,
Clap then.
Woo! This guy's like, what the hell is going on?
That road looks like it's happening, you know. Look down that road. Wow, look at the fucking road. It's cool. Look. I feel like,
Yay! We love you, NHS! NHS! My biggest fan.
yeah. Everyone, 8 o'clock on Thursday. Well, guys, excitement I've had in a long time. Guys, thank you for joining our live with Select Fashion. We hope you
Get fashionable this summer. Get your closet ready. Get your closet ready for when quarantine is over. How about get your closet ready for lounging in style?
Woo! Bye!